Welcome back to Rail Documenter Ontario. In today's video, we'll be talking about Metrolinx's plan to install express bus lanes on one of Ontario's busiest roads, Dundas Street. This is episode 3 of Metrolinx Simplified. So what is the plan for the Dundas BRT? BRT, or Bus Rapid Transit, refers to lanes on major roads that are dedicated to public transit only. Using these BRT lanes, buses can avoid traffic and operate at their own pace. This is what Metrolinx plans to install on one of the busiest streets in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, Dundas Street. Dundas begins in Western Hamilton at the junction of Highway 6 and Highway 5 and ends at Toronto's Kingston Road. Metrolinx's proposal for the BRT will have an express bus lane between two of the most essential locations along Dundas Street, Kipling Station in Toronto's borough of Etobicoke and Hamilton's community of Waterdown. Kipling Station is a massive asset of Toronto's public transit network. The Line 2 Bloor Danforth Subway, GO Transit Milton Train Line, Mississauga Transit 109 Bus, and TTC 900 Airport Express Bus all meet at Kipling Station. Primarily, Kipling serves as one of the two gateways between Toronto and Peel Region, particularly the bustling city of Mississauga. And with the arrival of the Dundas BRT, connectivity between Toronto and Mississauga will become more efficient than ever. Several major locations are located along Dundas Street in Mississauga, including Dixie and Cooksville stations and the University of Toronto Mississauga. Cooksville is also hyped up to be one of Mississauga's transit hubs, since the upcoming Her Ontario LRT will stop here and provide the first ever link between GO Transit and Mississauga City Centre. And the Dundas BRT will become the first ever link between the Toronto subway and Mississauga City Centre, which sounds great. South of Mississauga, the Dundas line will exit Peel Region and enter Halton, passing through the town of Oakville and city of Burlington. The final municipality on the Dundas BRT route is the city of Hamilton, particularly the community of Waterdown. Waterdown alone is home to 24,000 residents and has zero public transit. But Dundas Street passes directly through the community, so the Dundas BRT will also end at Waterdown. This will not only make Waterdown a more sought-out location for residential and commercial growth, but also has potential to connect the Dundas BRT to Aldershot GO, a major station on the Lakeshore West line that occasionally serves as the end station for Lakeshore West trains. And if you watched the last episode of Metrolinx Simplified, you will know that the Hamilton LRT will also be accessible by the Lakeshore West GO Transit line, particularly Hamilton GO Centre Station. So riders could potentially be able to transfer from the BRT to Aldershot GO and take the Lakeshore West train to Hamilton, and from there use the Hamilton LRT to get to McMaster University and Eastgate Square. Really, dozens of connections will be enabled by the Dundas BRT, and that begs the question of when we'll be able to see the BRT. Well, I'm not going to look that up because the answer I'll always give to any transit project in the Greater Toronto area is when there's high-speed rail to Montreal. Literally never.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Say like when you need me. Call me on my cell phone.